Hello everyone, we are going to travel to Mozambique. Let's go! Hello, this is Stephanie C. Fernandez, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English. And for today's video, we are going to tackle about Mozambique. Before anything else, you can see here the Mozambique map, the Mozambique emblem, and of course, the Mozambique flag. So the Mozambique flag has different colors, drawings, and shapes that you can see in it. So it says here that Mozambique flag was adopted in 1983 by the Mozambique Liberation Front or Frelimo during the Civil War in 1980s. And now we are going to talk about the Mozambique flag parts. So here the black color represent the African continent. The green represent the riches of the soil. The yellow represent the country's minerals. The white stripe represent peace and justice. The Mozambique flag is the only flag in the world that feature a modern rifle on it. The AK-47 represent defense and vigilance. It is also suggested it refers to the Mozambique fight for independence and its civil war. The hoe represent the agriculture of Mozambique. The open book shows the importance of education. The star represent Marxism and internationalism. And the last one is the red that represents centuries of resistance to colonization and the struggle for independence. It is also the color of the Mozambique Liberation Front. Mozambique. Mozambique, a scenic country in southeastern Africa. Mozambique is rich in natural resources, is biologically and culturally diverse, and has a tropical climate. Its extensive coastline fronting the Mozambique Channel, which separates mainland Africa from the island of Madagascar, offers some of Africa's best natural harbors. And this is the history of Mozambique. Mozambique is a multi-party republic with one legislature. Its head of state and government is the president. Inhabited in the prehistoric times, it was settled by Bantu people c. the 3rd century CE. Arab traders occupied the coastal region from the 14th century, and the Portuguese controlled the area from the early 16th century. The slave trade later became an important part of the economy and, although outlawed in the mid-18th century, continued illegally. In the late 19th century, private trading companies began to administer parts of the inland areas. It became an overseas province of Portugal in 1951. An independence movement became active in 1960s, and after years of war, Mozambique was granted independence in 1975, a single-party state under Frelimo, the Mozambique Liberation Front. It was rocked by civil war in 1970s and 80s. In 1990, a new constitution ended its Marxist collectivism and introduced privatization, a market economy, and multi-party government. A peace treaty was signed with the rebels in 1992, ending the civil war. The country's first multi-party elections were held 2 years later. Land of Mozambique. Mozambique is about the size of combined areas of the U.S. states of Colorado, New Mexico, and Utah. Most of its territory stretches along the Indian Ocean coast from Cabo Delgado in the north past the capital city of Maputo in the south. It is bordered to the north by Tanzania, to the east by Mozambique Channel, which separates it from the island of Madagascar, to the south and southwest by South Africa and Swaziland, to the west by Zimbabwe, and the northwest by Zambia, Malawi, and Lake Nyasa. Mozambique is divided into 10 provinces: Cabo Delgado, Niassa, Nampula, Zambezia, Tete, Sofala, Manica, Maputo, Inhambane, and Gaza. Climate in Mozambique. Mozambique lies largely within the tropics, and much of the coastline is subject to the regular seasonal influence of the Indian Ocean monsoon rains. Daily temperatures throughout the country average in the mid to upper 70s degree Fahrenheit, lower to mid 20s degrees Celsius, with the highest temperatures occurring between October and February and the lowest in June and July. Uncomfortably warm average daily temperatures in the upper 80s degree Fahrenheit, low 30 degrees Celsius are normal only in the upper Zambezi Valley and along the northeastern coast, while cool temperatures in 60s degree Fahrenheit 10 degrees Celsius occur year-round only the mountainous areas and the western borders. The food in Mozambique. The daily food staple of most Mozambicans is either cassava, manioc, which is cooked and pounded in the soft mud and served with sauce, or masa, a cornmeal porridge that is similarly served with a sauce. A common sauce called matapa is made from cooking cassava leaves or other green with ground peanuts or shredded coconut, usually in coconut milk. Sometimes shrimp or meat may be added, and there are many local variations. Rice is also the basis of many meals and is often served with beans. Indian influence is seen in the wide varieties of rice pilau, where rice is cooked with chopped vegetables or meat, and in the use of curry as both a flavoring and a style of cooking. A chili pepper sauce or marinade called piri-piri is a key ingredient in one of the country's best-known dishes, chicken piri-piri, also called frango azambeziana. The music in Mozambique. Mozambican popular music combines Western and African influences and includes the work of Alexandre Langa, Sidi Mingwana, and the Napula group Ayupuru. A popular style of music in Mozambique is marabenta, which originated in 1950s and was first performed on a homemade guitars constructed from oil or gasoline cans and fishing line. I have here 17 things you should know about Mozambique. Number 1. Their president is Filipe Nyusi. The official name is Republic of Mozambique, and the national name, República de Mozambique. Fourth, largest city or capital is Maputo. Fifth, principal river is Zambezi. Number 6, the language is Portuguese. Number 7, form of government, multi-party republic with a single legislative house or Assembly of Republic 250. 8. Religion, traditional beliefs, Christianity and Islam. 9. Source of livelihood, agriculture, forestry and fishing. Number 10. National currency, Metical. Number 11. Continent is Africa. National anthem, Patria Amada. 13. National bird, Takuroro. Number 14. National flower, Maroon bell bean. Number 15. National tree is leadwood. Number 16. National animal is African bush elephant. And lastly, number 17. The national sport is football. The Mozambican language policy. As you can see, we have many readings here, but I will just read the very important things, okay? So, according to SIL International's Ethnologue, languages of world, there are 43 established languages in Mozambique, 41 of which are indigenous languages and 2 of which are non-indigenous languages. Of these, 3 are considered institutional languages, 23 are developing, and 11 are vigorous, while 6 languages are in trouble. It was stated in Heberhard, Simons, and Fanning 2020. The 2004 Constitution of the Republic of Mozambique declared Portuguese to be the official language, but emphasizes the important role that national languages play in maintaining cultural and educational heritage as well as in fostering national identity. Another, this is outlined in the National Constitution of 1990 and in the revised version of 2004 as follows. Number 1, in the Republic of Mozambique, the Portuguese language shall be the official language. Number 2, the state shall value the national languages and promote their development and their growing usage as vernacular languages and in the education of citizens. The education language policies adopted reflected the general colonial philosophies adopted by the colonial power. For instance, Portugal and France were constant with their assimilationist philosophy, which advocated for the exclusive use of Portuguese in the education institution and public services. Even after the independence, Frelimo adopted a policy of national language exclusion, not for civilization purposes as intended in the colonial era, but the purpose of fostering national unity. As we have previously mentioned, the influence of these 2 language policies have shaped the minds of a significant number of Mozambicans who up to date have negative attitudes toward the use of national languages in public institutions, including in education. Now let's proceed to language program in Mozambique. The Ministerio de Educação e Desenvolvimento Humanos, or Ministry of Education and Human Development, Education Sector Strategic Plan for 2020-2029 noted that the bilingual education program is now implemented in 1,907 schools covering every province in Mozambique. Plano Curricular do Ensino Primário, Mozambican Sign Language, and Braille are to be used to enable students with special needs to access schooling. Furthermore, the 2019-2029 reaffirmed the ministry's commitment to inclusive education, specifically the use of sign language, in order to ensure education is accessible to all children in Mozambique. So, one of the language program in Mozambique is Vamos Ler. This USAID funded program has been developed as a follow-on from the Aprender a Ler early grade reading program. Carried out by Creative Associates, the Mind DH and other partners between 2016 and 2021, Vamos Ler is focusing on building reading and writing skills among children in Imakua, Elomwe, and Ekoabo language communities of Nampula and Zambezia provinces. Another one is Aprender a Ler, or Apal. This early grade reading program was implemented in Zambezia and Nampula provinces by World Education International with funding from U.S. Agency for International Development. Begun in 2012, the 4-year program aimed to improve reading outcomes for students in grade 2 and 3. Though the program was largely implemented in Portuguese, modifications in 2015 introduced an additional focus on reading in Mozambican languages of the provinces. So here are some of the schools in Mozambique. So Escola Portuguesa de Mozambique, or Center of Education in Portuguese Language, and UCM, or Universidad Católica de Mozambique, one of the first private universities in Mozambique, and Universidad Eduardo Mondlane University. It is founded in 1962 in Portuguese. And that's all about my report. Thank you for listening. God bless.